Hey, Steve Zellenardo here with Trevisa Realty. I just want to show you Portico, the gated community that we bought, our investment property in Fort Myers. We did a drone over, just kind of show you the beauty of this property. And just a small anecdote, cutting my hair in the actual community by my Puerto Rican barber from the Bronx, and as you would normally get your information from, gave me the whole rundown on the neighborhood, which is cool. So what happens is, and I always talked about this area, how mature the street was. I'm like, wow, these trees are great. And it almost looks like it was an old road prior, and then they built houses later. But it wouldn't make sense because everything is so well divided, and it's obviously a subdivision. There's obviously a story there. So the story is in 2005, 6, and 7, obviously we're leading into the financial crisis or the housing crisis here in the U.S. This neighborhood was owned by Taylor Morrison, which is like a higher end builder. And what happens with the area is they were going to build these beautiful, like, California inspired homes. Were going to be garage on the side. It didn't have like the traditional stucco here. It was more like it had these little humps and them, little bumps like you would have in California. And if you see even our gatehouse, and I'll show you in the video, it'll see like how the stucco is done is differently than normal Florida, because it was supposed to be a California inspired area. So the area is beautiful, and that's it. So Taylor Morrison owns the land, puts in the roads, puts in the landscaping, puts in the gatehouse. Housing crisis comes along. They had, I think, maybe 3 to 5 houses built in the area, like model homes, stuff like that, ready to go. So they shut down the project naturally because it's not financially in their best interest to keep going forward. So what happens is WCI buys it off of Taylor Morrison at some point, which is a big builder also in the U.S. And then WCI is purchased by Lennar Homes, and then Lennar Homes starts building houses here about 5 years ago. So now it's a Lennar subdivision under WCI, communities. But ultimately, the good thing is that the area is so well established. Like the trees, it's not like, see, even for Dana Village, it's very young, so everything has to grow into this. But now you're moving into an area that's got 15-year-old trees and it's brand new. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Here we go. So this is Portico, the gated community in Fort Myers, where we bought an investment property. And a few of our clients actually bought into this area. Don't mind my drone flying because I'm still like choppy. You have to be a very young millennial to do this well. But anyway, so look at these trees as you're coming in. Like, these are usually like little sticks, 6 feet, and those are full-grown trees. Here as we go, and you can see the gatehouse. I think I stopped in front and kind of do like a little 360 here. But look at the gatehouse. It sort of looks like if you're in California, like the style of it. Let's see what I do here. If you see like the stucco, there's more like lumpy type wall imprints on there. It's more of like California style. I just did like a 360. These are the model homes actually. My brain works this fast. This is why it's this quick. So sorry about that. This is the parking lot to the amenity center. That's just over here as you drive in. See the lumpy stucco system? So these are our gated communities. The gates do close down at 7 p.m. and they reopen at 7 a.m. or earlier. So these are wide open, obviously, because there's construction going on. So they'll remain open. But look how nice and mature these trees are. They're beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is why I really like this area. I think it's the best bang for the buck, to be honest. You can buy a N-unit townhouse for $270,000 USD. You can buy a beautiful bungalow that we bought now on water, which we did for clients for like 300, works out to about 380 USD. And then there's like 3% incentives on closing. The good thing is some properties are coming back on the market because when buyers originally purchased, they purchased it at a lower interest rate, and obviously they're not qualifying at these higher rates, which are putting completed houses back on the market. And the builder, Lennar, is not being greedy. They're unloading them at fair market value, which is awesome. So this is the amenity center. So this is our front desk in here. This is our doors to get back to the pool. Through this way here, this is where you're going to find your movement room and also the gym. So here we go. We got a tennis, so basketball court here. It's not lit, so I mean, if you're gonna play basketball, you're gonna have to do it before, especially in today's, timing is like 5:36. You have to be out. I think these people are doing yoga, But anyway, yeah, so nice little basketball court. This gets stacked with the kids, the neighborhood kids at night, which is quite nice. These are our tennis courts. These are usually good. I never ran into a problem where one of these were occupied and I didn't have an opportunity to play, which is great. This is our pickleball courts. There's another 2 courts here, which is cool. This is actually a really cool game. We picked it up as a family, so my 7-year-old son Nicholas and 11-year-old daughter Selena and my wife, we hit a few balls at night, which is nice. You know, instead of just watching TV. I mean, the whole point of Florida is to kind of live the lifestyle, and you know, you bike ride at night, you go play pickleball, you go to the pool. It's all about living rather than how we're traditionally, you know, almost crashed the fence, but ultimately living back home where it's just like you work and you just drain out in front of the TV at night. So this is our pool, which is great. It's 5 feet depth. Naturally, they can't go any deeper in Florida because the water table is at 7 feet, which is cool because I'm not a very strong swimmer. So this is good for me. Yeah, pretty cool. All these lawn chairs. It's like right now it's during the snowbird season, so they don't fill up totally. You always find space here, but there was about, I think, 30 to 40 people on the Saturday pass. So it's probably like early December 2nd, 3rd. This is your sun shelf, little chill area, 9 inches, which is cool. I hang there actually. This is our gym. This is me when I videotape my morning treadmill walk. So this is usually my spot overlooking the pool area. What's cool too here, it has 2 natural gas barbecues. So if you're having a party, if you have family coming in, you don't have to really disrupt your house. You could just do it all here. And there's like a nice seating area. You know what, let me rewind that and show you guys a seating area. So just, if you can kind of see here, you got couches, there's a TV on the wall up here, and you got these nice seating areas out in the shade, which is cool. So you can have, and there's, the barbecues are, let's just rewind this a bit. Here they are. So you got your 2 natural gas barbecues. You can cook your food, have your family and friends here, maybe watch a game, chill out, go swimming. Quite cool. Like, I mean, the kids can do it at the playground here. Let me see what I was going to do now. I think I'm going to do like a 360. This is a new subdivision being put in. I'm not sure about the plans just yet, which is cool. These are, I'll show you one of the Taylor Morrison houses here. Let me see. Let me get back up here. Here. See, this is supposed to be a California designed house. You see the garage on the side. If you see the actual house, it doesn't look like it fits here. Even this house here. And then these are the traditional houses that Lennar is selling. And this is another Taylor Morrison house here. And this one too is a smaller version. I think there was just a fill-in of like other models, but it was they're quite cool. These are the townhouses. So if you see, they're closest to the amenities. These are great. Like end-unit townhouses, $278,000, mid-unit $268,000 USD. You got about literally 1,500 square feet, give or take, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, beautiful little section. The only thing is your HOA fees are a little bit higher here. That's because you have building insurance, and also the roofing is all done through common expenses, and yeah, so there's just a few more expenses, but it's all put in the reserve and it's going to be put towards the house, so it's not like it's a total loss. Yeah, so you see all here how beautiful this tree, the area is here. This will definitely be a subdivision at some point. As you're following down here, we are exactly down here. This is like the last phases here, and there's one more getting built down here. But that's pretty much it. They're almost done. I think they have another year of supply of houses. So if you are interested and you want like a nice little investment property or getaway snowbirds or some investment, like even as a rental, this is a great place. Good thing is this used to have more strict restrictions on rentals. It was only 4 times per year you can rent out your property at 30-day, a minimum 30-day stints. So it was the whole, when I bought it, it was like, okay, fair enough, we'll just rent it out seasonally. We'll rent it in quarters, 3-month quarters. Now the good thing is that they've done an amendment to the actual original condo documentation, and now you're going to be able to lease it out 12 times per year at 30-day stints. So at least you can definitely short-term rental it. It's not going to be like a full short-term, but again, you got 12 times to do it. If you want to rent it out for a week, you have the opportunity. You got 12 times to do it. I would more than likely rent it out seasonally, like quarterly. Try to do it for like a 3 months. Someone's willing to give you 4,500 USD per month. You just hammer it out there. Then maybe fill in the other months. with other tenants. But that's pretty much it, guys. That is Portico in Fort Myers, North Fort Myers. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at 647-962-4372. I hope you enjoyed these tours. We're going to try to do, not going to try, we're going to do one for every gated community that we're looking to work in and sell and also invest. So have a great day, guys, and have a good one. Ciao.